Take a look at this. Oh yes, this is Prince Harry popping up in a surprise appearance, once again grabbing the microphone, Angela Merkel, and offering one of his lengthy speeches about parenting. But let's be honest, how much does Prince Harry truly know about parenting? And more importantly, how do we have any proof of this? Because we never see those invisible children. We never see any interaction of any children other than people that are brought to him on public events. This is where it becomes even more baffling. But according to a source, Prince Harry is determined to push ahead with this. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. You know, it is a funny thing, isn't it, by the way, when you look at this, because this is what I mean about how, certain medias are in cahoots. This headline, was in People magazine about Harry's surprise appearance. If it's such a surprise, where did the A board come from with his name, 12 foot high? Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. And I've told you this, that now, they insist on being called this at every single event. He, sir, she, ma'am. Get the picture? We haven't had a wave, have we? Nice, we'll have a lovely wave. Nice to see you, thank you so much. But you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous that this particular magazine are going on with this fallacy that, nobody knew he was coming to speak. Of course he did. This is an event. Some might suggest, as ever allegedly, a rather unique paid event. And once, of course, that Harry likes to get up and do on various occasions. Seemingly always wants to offer words and pearls of wisdom. Now, as we know, it's his wife that's really exploiting the children because she's popping up with a hand, a voice, etc. on the Instagram account. But Harry apparently is telling us all about how we should be first responders, looking out for the children, social media, the usual stuff, right? But as somebody pointed out, and it's very astute in this, is that Harry now is being vaulted as this sort of great But as somebody pointed out, Harry's vaulted as this great parent, this wonderful parenting skills. Now, what you see, say, with the Prince and Princess of Wales is very much a family unit, We know they're like the great outdoors and they're always together. And you could see there's a bond, there's an interaction. And this is where this is failing, again, alongside Meghan's Insta and Netflix show. Seemingly because whatever they do, there's no actual proof. Now, Harry talks about being a parent and the fact that he's not been allowed to vote. Well, everybody knows that if you're a member of the British monarchy. And not only that, this is where it gets even more confusing. He talks about, how basically the things he's not allowed to do, but he's always had a life of service and wanting to look after charity. Well, we know that's about 1 hour a week because that's detailed in their accounts. So he's not exactly that dedicated, is he? But of course, what they're trying to do is reposition him as this great oratorial sort of speaker about looking after children and how this is very important to him. Now, I might say that there's no denying he's obviously very, very keen on the Well Child Awards. I understand that. But without visible proof of exactly how Harry mentors his own children, like young Archie, or indeed three-year-old Lilibet, who he claims has got such long hair she can now sit on it, but those recent pictures prove otherwise. So who's telling the truth there? Or was it a wig? Who knows? But either way, it's just not resonating. And a little bit like, of course, Meghan with her failed Instagram attempts, this once again just highlights how inept Prince Harry is at addressing these things. And more importantly, why is nobody actually asking the simple question, if you're such a good parent, could we see some evidence of that? Because all we've seen is nothing behind closed doors and you telling us exactly what you're good at. But once again, no visible proof. A little bit like the visa, right? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.